Hi, I wanted to share with everybody one of my favorite books for this time of year. It's called Bugs Bunny Hangs Around. You can see Bugs is out in the garden, just like our garden at Bynum, huh? Some of you helped pull up a carrot recently at our Texas days. Bugs Bunny hopped out of bed, stretched his ears, and yawned. "This is my lucky day," he said. "I can feel it in my bones. Guess I'll stroll on over to Elmer Fudd's and help him with his garden. Those carrots should be ready to eat." He hopped out of his hole and dashed down the street. "Hi, Bugs. Where are you going in such a hurry?" Porky Pig called as Bugs scooted past him. "Over to help Elmer Fudd with his carrot patch," Bugs shouted. "So long, Doc." Oh, that bunny is up to no good. I'd better think of something quick." Porky called Petunia up on the phone and told her what was happening. "Oh dear," Petunia exclaimed. "This is serious, Porky. I'll meet you in front of Elmer's house in 5 minutes. I hope we can get there to warn him before Bugs Bunny gets there." But Bugs got there first. He found Elmer standing at the edge of his garden. "Hiya, Doc," he said. "Thought I might be able to pull a few weeds for you." "Really?" Elmer was surprised. "Why, Bugs, that's very nice of you. Here, you take this hoe, and I'll get another one. Just put the weeds in that basket over there." Bugs took the hoe and headed for the carrot patch. He pulled and pulled, but he didn't pull weeds. Not Bugs Bunny. He pulled carrots. "Bugsy, old boy," he told himself, "I'm proud of you. This basket should hold enough carrots to last a whole week." As Elmer came out of the tool shed, he saw Porky and Petunia running up the drive. "Hi, Porky, Petunia. Why the big whoosh?" "Look, Elmer," Porky said as he pointed to Bugs. "He's not weeding weeds. He's pulling up your carrots and putting them in the basket." "That wascally wabbit! I should know better than to believe him," groaned Elmer. "Never mind that. We've got an idea that will fix that bunny for a while," Porky whispered. "Listen." And the three of them huddled behind the tool shed to make their plans. After a few minutes, Elmer went into the house. He made a pitcher of cold lemonade and cut a huge piece of cake. And then he went to the window and called, "Oh, Bugs, come on in and cool off. You've been working so hard out there in the garden." Looks yummy, doesn't it? Bugs threw down the carrot he'd been munching on, and he let the hoe he was leaning on fall to the ground. "That's mighty nice of you, Elmer. I guess I do need the rest. Cake and lemonade." The lazy bunny was in no hurry to get back to weed the garden. While he loafed in the kitchen, Petunia and Porky were busy as beavers in the carrot patch. "There, that does it," Porky said at last. "We'd better get back in the house. Elmer will send Bug back to work as soon as he sees us coming," he exclaimed breathlessly. Porky and Petunia went in the front door just as Bugs walked out the back. Then Porky, Elmer, and Petunia sat in the kitchen and peeked through the curtains to watch the fun outside. Bugs started right in where he had left off, pulling carrots instead of weeds. Boy, he chuckled, I'll have a good supply of these juicy carrots when I'm finished. I really fooled that Elmer Fudd this time. Soon the last carrot was in the basket. Now, I'll just pretend I'm carrying out a load of weeds, he said. Ha, 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 Elmer will never know the difference. Bugs bent over and started to pick up the carrot basket. Then all of a sudden, swoosh! He felt something snap around his ankle, and with a jerk, he flew up into the air. Yow! Help! Help, Elmer, he yelled. Hey, what happened? When Elmer Petunia and Porky finally stopped laughing, Elmer said, well, those carrots had to be pulled up anyway, and I had the best carrot puller in town doing it for me. That's right, laughed Petunia. I guess we got 2 birds with 1 stone. And speaking of birds, look at the one in your tree. You see Bugs hanging up there in the tree? They all looked up and laughed as Bugs dangled from the rabbit snare that Petunia and Porky had rigged up in the bushes. Well, how about it, Bugs, old pal, Elmer called out. Have you had enough of hanging around in my garden? Well, that's all the hanging around I can do today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you're going to have some great fun this week. Read some books, get outside, eat a carrot like Bugs. Bye.